Hey, buddy. All right, everybody, welcome to our trailer. We have sure done a lot to it, huh, Logan?
Yeah.
Okay, as you can see, we have a wonderful new floor. We've got new countertops. We did epoxy, which turned out okay. I'm not sure. I don't know. Not how I wanted them to turn out. This one turned out probably the best. I did 2 coats on the other ones and probably shouldn't have. I think it turned out the best when it was just 1 coat. This here, everybody, you'll see, is my favorite addition to the pop-up. It is a toilet. It's got a manual flush, and it's got a little water pump to put water into the flush. It's a Thetford 402C. You can see we did new hardware here. We did a new faucet here, which stows by twisting it this way, twisting it down. I wanted to do a sprayer. They don't make a kit that I could find, so I used a bidet as a sprayer, tied that into our water line, our cold water line, because we now have hot water, which in theory is not supposed to off-gas and kill us, but that's what the carbon monoxide detector is for. We did a new water pump with accumulator. Good girl, Sky. Sky approves. I replaced the 3/8 tube with 1/2 inch. Did the 40 amp new power converter, which charges the pup. Before it was the original, it didn't charge it. You had to manually switch between shore power and battery power. And it was no bueno, but that's what you get when it's a 95 Coleman. As you can see, we've got hard sides because this is a Coleman Cape Cod, real windows, which is nice. No longer that green and pink motif. We've went with the gray. The only thing left to do is we're going to do some sort of valance or something to cover up that edge there. That is power lines that run wire to our outdoor, let's see if we can shoot them there in the sun, outdoor lights. And then there on the left, those go to additional marker lights, which you can see there on top. I didn't like pulling the pop-up at night. I couldn't see it behind me. We, along with the power converter, added a cigarette lighter there. A cigarette lighter with a voltmeter. Doesn't quite come up good on the video. And with our new water pump, or water tank that I'll show you, we put in this micro monitor which shows our battery level as well as our fresh tank level. A new GFCI switch, and painted that nasty yellow air conditioner. At least it's white now, along with the service. Replaced the lights with LEDs. Behind the galley here, we've got a double quick charge plug for our phones at night, and another cigarette lighter for our inverter. Let's see. Our propane goes here on the back, as you can see. Well, I probably can't twist that sideways. It wouldn't turn out very good, would it? It's a heavily modified trailer. It's got I think it's 26 feet long now, with 8 feet there on the front of the bed. It's 5 by 2 inch tubing, custom trailer frame made for us. Quick connect now. Replace the gross old plastic doohickeys here on the outside. Today I added another light on this side because your campsite's not always on the door side of the camper, unfortunately. You see here, let's see if we can get underneath. You can kind of see the water tank that we added. It's a 39-gallon water tank. Up underneath here. My drain tube's going to have to get changed a little bit. That sticks a little too low. I'll have to get an elbow, stick it in there. But new water tank Had some mounting brackets welded onto the frame, so it's not going anywhere. That probably takes care of all of the stuff that we did to the trailer. And we threw in some Reflectix, some bike mounts on the front here, mounted the battery up front with a battery cutoff switch, and as you can see, it's got the weight distribution hitch on the back there. It's really an awesome little pup. Let's see if I can get a good shot at it. And that's about it. Thought I'd take you through some of our modifications. Oh, one last thing here. Gentleman before me put it on this trailer frame, it lifted it up quite a bit. So the wife doesn't like using the outdoor grill because it's too high. So while I had it all apart, since I pulled the whole thing apart, I added this rail here so that at some point I can make a table, or if she wants to hook on the outdoor grill, it'll be a more usable height. But that's all I've got. I think it sure turned out sweet. And even Sky, like I said, she approves.